everybody, welcome back to Pokemon Infinite Fusion. Last episode, we were climbing up the Pokemon Tower here in Lavender Town, the town that apparently makes Japanese children cry in fear because, I don't know, this music is apparently really creepy. But today we're going to finish off climbing up to the very tippy top because we got this Master Ball from Giovanni a couple episodes ago, and I clearly know what a Master Ball does. I mean, we all know it can instant catch a Pokemon, but apparently our character Red doesn't know anything about anything, so we're gonna have to climb to the top of here and go see what the heck Mr. Fuji has got to say. But before we get started, apparently there's a Ghastly in our way that we're totally gonna run away from. But I did want to start trading up Catalet a lot more because we've had it for a little while now, a couple of episodes at least, and I haven't really been using him or her all that much. We're gonna find out right now. Oh, apparently it's a her. Alright, so is Primeape. I really can never, remember my Pokemon genders, but both of them will be pretty useful today, hopefully, because I really want to try to train up and get at least Catalet to become a Dugtrio, because someone was actually awesome enough to make a Dugtrio sprite, and I totally forgot to put it in the game, so I don't know why I'm mentioning it, but actually maybe then I shouldn't try to evolve him, at least in this episode. Should probably wait until I actually put it in the game, huh? Well, either way, we're going to try to make our way to the very top, like I said, and hopefully not have Catalet die from the first Pokemon we run into. Okay, well, this Haunter is already giving us enough trouble, so let's bring out the big bad monster himself, Electrosaur, who actually evolved at the very end of the last one. Now electric and poison type, what the heck? I didn't even know that, and he has coffee? What? What is happening? The coffee is real. Oh, I gave him the coffee, never mind. But yeah, he evolved into Electrosaur, which is his final form there. You can see with Electro Ball, Thunderbolt, and Petal Dance. Pretty powerful, except that now he's not a grass type anymore, so I don't think anything makes sense anymore. Why is he a poison type now? I don't know, man, but I actually kind of want to catch this Haunter now that he's given us so much trouble, so I'm going to try to, and maybe in the future we can make a really cool fusion with him, because I think one of the Pokemon I originally really wanted to fuse anyway was Haunter, at least with a Cubone, but now I figured out that Haunter Cubone is actually not as good of a combination as I thought, so maybe we shouldn't really do that. Right now, I just really want to catch this guy, but I don't think we're going to be able to whittle him down anymore without killing him on accident, so I'll just keep tossing away some Great Balls. Hopefully one of them is great enough to catch it. Nope. We did it, boys! We got the Haunter! Was not that difficult. I mean, it's just literally the next ball, but the gas Pokemon, he's actually Ghost and Poison. I don't know why, for some reason I thought he was only Ghost until he became Gengar. But I guess he's Ghost Poison from the Haunter stage. You might also notice in the sidebar slash overlay thingy on the side, you know what I'm talking about, there is an egg in there, DJ Calegg. Yeah, we got an egg last time. It might be a little bit confusing if you see it there. It's just a regular old Pokemon egg though, but I believe that it's got the power in it. Like, I don't know what Pokemon is going to end up coming out of it, but I know that it's going to be the best, because we the best, and we the egg, or something like that. And apparently he says it's a fire and flying type, so I'm actually really curious if a fire flying type will actually hatch out of the egg, because even if something does, that sounds like a pretty powerful typing. And even though we have Primeape as our flying type right now, he really doesn't do that much. Speaking of which, Electrosaur gets one shot because I actually forgot he's half poison type now, so yeah, not bueno for taking on ground type attacks. Those are actually going to be 4 times super effective now, but I guess I just kind of forgot, so we'll definitely remember it for the next one. Oh, wow. Wow, you actually got the Sand Tomb as well? Well, guess what? I've got the Crunch, bro. I eat fools like you for dinner. Or at least Gyarados does. He doesn't care about anything. He'll just eat you, man. He's the devourer of Haunters and, I guess, Sandshrew Haunter combinations. What a nightmare! Have you looked in a mirror lately? What kind of nightmare are we talking about here? Alright, well, at least we purified her just like every other person in here. I guess they're kind of possessed by something. I really hope we find out what the heck is possessing them. Oh god, give me your soul! Well, I have certainly been playing a lot of Dark Souls, but I'm not just gonna fork over my souls just that easily. In fact, I'm wearing my Ring of Sacrifice right now, so you can't even get my rings if you wanted to. Did I just say rings? I meant my souls. But I guess she just wants our one soul. Oh, this is totally gonna kill me. Okay, Catalet. I am not using you to the best of your abilities, my friend. I'm just not doing well right now. But hopefully Electrosaur can turn that around for us, especially with this Thunderbolt. Should do some good damage, except Wigglytuff is actually pretty bulky, so Gonna take a couple of hits, but there we go. That took it down there. So I don't really know if we're gonna like actually see what the heck is going on with these people, but basically everybody we fought so far, even last episode, yeah, she even admits to it now that they were all possessed and all weird and ghostly, and wow, we have more trainers. Kick. Are you laughing in Korean? I don't really know. I also mean that because I think that's literally at least K-E-K, not really kek. I mean, it's kind of the same thing, right? I think that's how they do the laughing in Korean, or at least from when I was learning Korean for a little bit. Like, I didn't never commit to it, but I really like learning other languages. Like, I guess because English was never my first language. I actually learned Spanish first when I was a kid, and then growing up with TV and stuff, I learned English, and I feel like I don't know, at least compared to other people, I can pick up on languages pretty easily. So I really liked learning languages, but I could never actually commit to learning a single language. Like, I think I've tried learning Japanese, maybe Korean a little bit of German. There's one more language that I definitely tried to learn at some point, but either way, I could never actually commit to learning one, so I think it would be really interesting. I also think it's interesting that there's a freaking wild Gengar in our face, and I just noticed it. So I'm going to go ahead and assure you that we're going to catch you, actually. We're going to at least try to catch you. I'm not sure why. It's our Gengar Raticate, which, you know, why do we want this? I don't know, but hey, we caught it. It was actually a lot easier than I thought. Maybe it has Raticate's like catch rate or something, because that was a little bit easy. Normal and ghost type, really weird typing in my opinion, because there ain't nothing normal about ghost Pokemon, let me tell you. I think I'm gonna go back actually and heal up, because I mean it is right here. It's not like it's like we gotta go back to the Pokemon Center, but whoa! Wild Pokemon! Not what I was expecting at all, right? Oh wow, okay, well I wasn't expecting to actually get Sucker Punch like that at least. Okay, can we, really? Why can't we just, I want to escape, just let me get away, thank you. The thing is literally right there. Are our Pokemon really that low level that we're still running into wild stuff? Holy crap, we really are, 30 and 35. Oh, okay. It's because we have Catalet up first. Catalet's only 24, so I think the Pokemon in the lead of your party, anything higher level than him will still pop up in the wild if you got a Repel up. So yeah, I guess since Catalet is only level 24, running into a couple of wild Pokemon, as we can see, right now we've got a Toros Hunter, which is very interesting, very interesting. Another normal and ghost type, so what would that be weak to? Normal is only weak to fighting, and being ghost type makes that immune to fighting, so I guess it would only really be hurt by dark type, and what else is ghost? It wouldn't be affected by other ghosts because now it's half normal type, and ghost doesn't affect normal, so I guess its only weakness is ghost. I really can't think of anything else, so if, I don't know. Or sorry, dark, not ghost. It wouldn't be weak to ghost. I don't know, that's a pretty good typing in my opinion, but I don't know if I would use it myself. Maybe we'll combine our Haunter. Oh wait, actually we got Ratgar. We got a Raticate Haunter, so we actually already have a ghost and normal type of our own. It would be interesting actually to use one because you almost have no weakness, except for dark, like I said. There might be another one, but I really can't think of it right now. No, actually, there is none. There is no other weakness, I think. Yeah, fairly certain on that one. Anyway, now we got Haunt Whack, which is like, I don't even... What? Are you trying to haunt my whack, or are you trying to whack me with some haunting things? Like, that's totally whack, dude, is what I'm trying to say. So you're gonna go down with your whackness, and wow, you're even confused, man. Like, how did he even get confused? Was it from Thrash? I thought that he only hit it once, and I don't know. I thought at least Thrash would hit twice before you get confused, kind of like Outrage. Maybe I'm totally wrong, though. But Gyarados is learning Rain Dance right now. Not really super helpful for us, so I'm going to skip right over it. And I believe that was the final trainer. Yes, it was. So let's go up and see what Mr. Fuji is up to. Oh, hello, Orange. So you did retrieve the Master Ball prototypes from Team Rocket. I knew I could count on you, Orange. You know what? You can keep that Master Ball. As long as it isn't in the hands of Team Rocket, I know I can trust you with it. Hey, just like that we get a Master Ball, guys. I also want to give you this. I think this may help your quest. Poke Flute! Nice. Now we can finally get rid of the sleeping Snorlaxes. Upon hearing the flute, yep, we know. Okay. Is that really it? No explanation to why everybody in here is haunted. I mean, I guess it is the Pokemon Tower, but normally people here aren't really possessed. Like, what are they possessed by? Oh gosh. That sound was really creepy. Oh. Okay, I don't know. Maybe the Lavender Town music is getting to me, but I really need to get out of here, man. So let's run the heck away. And hopefully Catalet... Nope, Catalet is up first. So we are going to run to wild Pokemon. I was about to say, hopefully, you know, Catalet can help us out here. Get us not to run into some wild Pokemon. But clearly couldn't keep up with that. So I'm actually going to put Gyarados up first. Just because, I don't know, man. I want to train up Catalet, but this area might not be the best. We might not make it. Oh, wow. We still run into wild Pokemon? What is going on? What? Do I not have a repel up? Like, am I making a mistake right now? Hold on. I might not even have oh, wow. We can't even escape them. Okay. Well, this is an interesting duo. Oh, wait. No, that was my second run. What the heck? Oh, I should have just pushed run again. Why is this game so confusing sometimes? Like, at least with commands. Like, sometimes it goes straight up back to fight. Other times it stays on run. Most of the time, I guess it just goes back to fight. So there we go. Now we can run away. Okay. Do I really not have a repel up? I feel like we did, but maybe I didn't. Like, I'm going to feel really dumb if we didn't. Wow. We really didn't. Well, now I feel dumb, guys. Which is why we're going to fast forward to the outside world. Here we are outside the Pokemon Tower. I want to see if anybody at Mr. Fuji's house is like, you know, even mentions him the fact that he's up in the Pokemon Tower. That's where he always goes when he isn't at the Orphanarium. Well, Mr. Fuji's a nice guy. I kind of thought maybe he would, like, turn on us and actually be some kind of evil doer that is possessing people, but, you know, I guess he's too nice of a guy to really do that. Like, he would never harm people or Pokemon, so, I don't know, I guess I was wrong in my assumptions, but now that we got the Pokeflute, we can finally head off and take care of the sleeping Snorlaxes, and by take care, I literally mean take care of them. Like, we're gonna kill that dude, or at least faint him, but as you can see, this route is full of fishermen, and that means it is the prime time spot for training up our newly captured Electrosaur, or I guess newly evolved Electrosaur, because we caught him a while ago, and then fused him, and then we finally got to this evolution. Actually, I think you guys didn't get to see me catching him, because it was actually because, or during the time rather, when I had to reset my game, because of the sewer incident. We don't talk about the sewer incident, though. Instead, we talk about the future, and how many helpless little Voldeens we're going to destroy with our Thunderbolt. One. That's it. Just one, because I really don't think we're going to end up running into another one ever again. I don't know. Have there been a lot of repeats in this game? I feel like there haven't been very many, but maybe you guys are better at remembering this kind of stuff than me, because I feel like a lot of Pokemon haven't really ever repeat. Like, there's over 20,000 Pokemon available, so I would hope that none of them repeat, but who knows really? Like, I'm pretty sure there haven't been that many, though. There might be like a couple, but maybe not that many. Anyway, there might be some here because they're all just using Fisher Pokemon. Wow, that is definitely an interesting one. Not something I thought I'd see today, but I guess it puts Magikarp under a new light. Now you're like, oh, well, now I could actually maybe see Magikarp evolve into Gyarados. Not beforehand, though. Magikarp just looks nothing like Gyarados, and I never really quite understood that fusion. I don't know. From fish to sea serpent, interesting to me, but realistic? Not really. Then again, it is Pokemon. So let's cut this tree down and get some realism going. Get a big root. There's a big root right here. So maybe that's why the item is there. Or I guess that's a trunk, not really a root. Hey, man, be patient. Fishing is a waiting game. Yeah, you know what else is a waiting game? Pokemon. So maybe you are meant for fishing, man. Like, maybe fishermen are actually the best Pokemon trainers ever, because they have the most patience. And I don't know if in, like, actual Pokemon battles you'd need too much patience, because I feel like in real life, you know, Pokemon battles would go more so like the anime, or maybe like Pokken Tournament. Instead of just waiting for your opponent to make their attack and then they get to make their attack, or sorry, then you get to make your attack, then the opponent goes, you know, taking turns basically is what they do in the main Pokemon games, because it is what is it called? Turn-based game. How could I forget the term turn-based game? Anyway, in real life, it would be a little bit more hectic, so I don't know if your fisherman patience would come in too handy, but for playing the Pokemon games, especially Showdown or, I guess, competitive VGC, you're gonna need a lot of patience, dude. There's a lot of stall going around, so maybe you'd fit in perfect there. Anyway, here we have Koga's daughter, Janine. I have no idea what she's doing here, so let's find out. I'm trying to, oh no, she's tying. She's tying to get to Fuchsia City, but this huge Pokemon has been blocking the way for days. I tried everything, but it won't budge at all. If only I had some kind of Pokeflute to wake it up. Wow, if only you had some kind of Pokeflute. Well, we happen to have some kind of Pokeflute. The Pokemon attacked! Oh gosh! We've never fought Snorlax before, and now we're gonna fight it again. I don't know if this time around I'm gonna catch it. Like I said, I'm feeling a little bit destructive today, so I think we're gonna go ahead and just take out the Snorlax, and if we do want to catch another one for fusion purposes, you know, there is the other one on the other route, but I guess actually since it put itself to sleep, it might not be too hard to just catch this one, right? Alright, let's just do it. Let's try it. Let's go for the Electro Ball, and since I think it works on speed and Snorlax is usually kind of big and heavy, oh, well, never mind. It didn't really do that much damage. Wow, you have Snore, but I have Soundproof. That is so perfect. And okay, never mind. We're going to catch this guy if he's got leftovers. I really want to get leftovers on the team. That would be awesome. Plus, we could always fuse Snorlax with that Haunter and maybe make a pretty cool Ghost and Normal type. I feel like that would actually be a cool typing. Like, the more I think about it, I'm like, Ghost and Normal sounds kind of weird, but now I really actually like the idea of it, so I want to catch this Snorlax. Totally changed my mind, guys. I know, so sudden that I would do this, but oh, chip away. What? My last Great Ball, boys. I really hope this one works, and I do believe in it at least. So come on. Yeah, no, why? The 3-shade curse is back. I just jinxed it completely by even bringing it up. Oh my god, this thing. Why, Snorlax? Why? Why have you forsaken me so? I'm gonna Dragon Rage again. You better not rest, I swear. If you rest, oh my god. Alright, Gyarados, you're the only one that can stop this madness. Or maybe no one can stop it. It's official. Snorlax is going to wipe out my entire party before I'm able to catch it. Now, the last time I crunched, his defense actually got lowered, so I really don't think I should crunch again. But then again, I'm afraid that every other move will also kill it. So let's just Aqua Tail and... oh god. Oh, well! There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. I'm so sorry. What the frick? I don't even know what I'm sorry for. The Snorlax, myself, the balls. Alright. Now I can finally go back to Fuchsia City. You're a Pokemon trainer, aren't you? I happen to be the daughter of Fuchsia City's gym leader. Come visit us in Fuchsia City. I'll introduce you to my dad. Oh. So she wants us to meet her dad before even our first date. Interesting. Can't say I've quite had that happen before, but I don't think I want to meet anybody's dad after that experience with Snorlax. Man, that was just not fun. I really wanted to catch him, actually. We all want what we can't have, and right now, I really want to get to Fuchsia City because I can't get there. So we're going to try our best to get at least through the rest of this fisherman route here. And whoa, already we got another fisherman. Hope you know how to swim because my water Pokemon are about to completely submerge you. Okay, that's a lot of threats coming from a dude that sits on a cooler for a living. Gaswag! What? I really thought it was a Pokemon that had something to do with swag for a second, but then I was like, nope, it's Poliwag. But it does look like he has swag. I guess it's Gaswag, but you know what I'm trying to say. It's a little play on words, I guess. Kabooter, though, I'm not sure about. Not sure about what kind of play on words you're trying to do here. Maybe you're just trying to play yourself. Maybe that's why DJ Khaled is on the team. It all makes sense now. It's another one. Oh my gosh. We the best? We played ourselves, and DJ Khaled is actually the reason why we're doing so bad today. Or I guess we're not really doing bad. Well, I guess I'm just kind of getting a little bit unlucky. But I feel like it might be because of DJ Khaled. That is why. So I think we should definitely try to hatch him as soon as possible. I just really want to know what the heck is in the egg, man. And we haven't really been doing all that much running around, so it's probably not even close to hatching right now. But soon enough, man. Soon enough, we'll definitely hatch that up and see what's inside. I really think it will be a fire and flying type. But what kind of Pokemon that could be, when it comes to fusion, it could literally be anything. Or I guess anything that's fire and flying is what I meant to say. But here's another fishing guru. Or I guess his brother. I simply love fishing. Do you like to fish? Heck yeah. Grand, I like your style. Take this and fish, young one. Yes, we got the good rod. Which means that I think we can actually catch ourselves a water type that we could maybe fuse with a fire type. and then finally complete that one side quest. I really like this guy's house, by the way. He's got fishy smells in his trash cans, and whatever that thing is. We're gonna move along though, and whoa, okay. 2 against 1, is that fair? You look like you can handle it. Oh, I'm wondering which one said what, because I don't know which of the two here, Gia or Jess, said, I know you can handle it, or if we're too much, or I don't know. I'm just curious, man, but they've got the double Krabby Nidoran team. Very interesting indeed. At least the Krabby spaces on Nidoran look so dumb. Did you just helping hand? That might have been, I don't know, was that dumb? Because now this Craboran here has got a little bit more powerful of an attack, but I think we'll one-shot it with return. Oh my gosh, we didn't. Oh my gosh, that did so much. Not really. I don't actually really know what Helping Hand does. I think it actually makes the next attack of the Pokemon you used it on do 50% more damage. So I guess if it was on King Reno, whatever attack you would have gone for would have done 50% more battle power, battle points, or whatever they're called. BP. That has a name, right? Like the power of a move. I just call it power, but apparently it's called BP. Whatever. We call it whatever you want. King Grina is the last Pokemon though, which is going to go down just as easily as the rest of them. And that's actually kind of funny because that was Kingler, and someone actually told me, which, I mean, it might not be funny exactly, but I thought it was kind of interesting, that at least beforehand, when you used to fuse Hitmonchan or Hitmonlee with Kingler, it would make Hitler. I don't know if that was like actually a thing, but my friend showed me it and I thought it was really interesting. But apparently now it's been fixed, and someone told me in the comments as well, that it now is Hitmonler or Hitmon. I guess it's Hitmonler regardless, huh? Well, either way, we're facing off against Luca, not the Jin, but instead the Electrorb, who seems to have a little scuff on his face. I don't know, man. You got some red on you, like on your forehead. I mean, I guess all over your mouth too, but I'm not too worried about that one because I know that's part of your persona, man. I mean, I've got my own Electrosaur here, you know, so don't worry, man. I definitely know what's going on, but you just had a little red smudge on your forehead, and I was just trying to let you know, maybe you want to get rid of that. I don't know. But that's Luca. Whoa there! Okay. Is that really all you had to say, dude? Water conducts electricity. Oh, this guy wants to have a rematch. I was wondering, why the heck is this guy here if he's all like why is it just doesn't make sense. So I guess it's kind of cool that he had his little description allude to the fact that he's an electric guy in a water area. I don't know why he's here. What are you doing, What are you? Okay, I'm not even going to repeat that one. We got a Metapod Fish, though, which I don't really know what the heck this thing is going to do, but I know it's probably water and grass types, so this won't be super effective, but I hope that it'll at least kill it anyway. Yep, it did. That actually looked like a real fish to me. Like, I don't know, actually. It looked pretty real, at least with Metapod's face. Like, usually when I look at Metapod's face on a Metapod, I can't really tell what it was until someone showed me, like, what the face and the mouth of Metapod was. Now it makes a little bit more sense, at least when it was on Magikarp. Magikarp's face on Gyarados, though, I'm not too sure about. See, earlier we saw the reverse of this with Gyarados' face on Magikarp, and it looked pretty cool, but other way around, I don't think so, man. Like, it would make more sense to me if the first evolution had Gyarados' face. Like, it just looked more realistic, I guess, or more like a real Pokemon. Unlike a wee carp here. He's a wee little carp, and now he's a wee little dead. And now oh my gosh, this guy's got the 6 Magikarp team. How did I not realize you are the 6 Magikarp, man? You are literally him, except this time around, he's actually all fusion Magikarps. So, it's actually a lot cooler than it usually is. Valuable lesson learned today. 6 Magikarps are not better than 1. Also, Ditto Magikarp doesn't transform, I guess. So, hopefully this Dragon Rage is enough. Yeah, nice. Okay. I was wondering, like, how the heck do Ditto Pokemon work? Like, Ditto fusions? Because if they still have transform, I guess technically... Whoa! Okay, well, exactly what I didn't want to happen is happening, because I totally didn't put the sprite into the game yet, and now we're gonna have a really ugly fusion sprite once again, but it's okay. This is what the game is all about, right? We got these ugly fusions for a reason. It's going to be Catatrio. What is wrong with his nose? Is he like, are those boogers, or... I don't know, but we're learning Sand Tomb, which is not too great, but he actually just learned Mud Bomb, which is definitely a good attack, especially now that we are a Catatrio. I think we should have, oh wow, we actually have equal attack and defense, so we could use either one of those, and we have a decent speed. So Mud Bomb, Sucker Punch, and Cut. I don't know about Cut, but actually Cut and Teleport are both considered HMs, so we can't even get rid of them if I wanted to. Why does Diglett learn Cut? It is still amazing to me. I still don't understand it, but whatever. Let's go. You look pretty strong. Let's battle. Okay, sir. Wait, what? The heck? I'm sorry. Did you just, like, what? I was confused because his sprite in the overworld, he looked like an old backpacker kind of guy from Black and White. And then he turned into a camper. So what the heck happened? Did he just drop like 20 years? Like, did you just go back in time before our battle real quick? Just, you know, just portable time machines? I don't know what's going on, man. But thankfully that hit. I was kind of worried that would be a ground type. But I don't think they actually turn into ground type until they become Nido King and Queen. So not really going to work. But yeah, there goes that hiker, and I think that's actually the end of this route. So before we move along to the next one, let's talk to Wubba Lubba Dub Dub. Oh my gosh, dude, it's Rick. Is his name actually Rick? Nope, it's Pagliacci. Or Pagli... Wow. Mr. Sir. Are you kidding me? Mr. Sir. Okay. Shout out to the boy. I sneak sometimes. Mr. Sir is the best. And here he is. TJ's actual Pokemon has come to life. It's Mr. Sir. And he died so easily. I'm sorry, dude. Hold on. Psyduck? I just realized the naming of that one. It's still Psyduck, but just spelled different. I didn't really realize it until I said it out loud. And I was like, wait, hold on. Psyduck? Okay. His Pokemon did make me laugh, I gotta say. I feel like I should be making jokes right about now, but losing against you really bummed me out. Maybe having a no battle for you. I'm sorry. You're gonna stay sad today. You're gonna be forever stone sad. But yeah, that is the end of this route, I guess. So we'll take on one more trainer, and he happens to be an flying trainer. So our electric Pokemon, I should say, is gonna have quite a ball here, if you know what I'm saying. Electro Ball. That's what I'm trying to say. Actually, his first Pokemon ended up being a half grass type, so we're not really gonna have a ball. Instead, we're gonna have a Bolt. That's stronger, right? Hopefully this takes it out. Yes, nice. Not super effective, but definitely a lot of power on this Electrosaur. And also on this Charo. Whoa! That actually looks really sick. Holy crap. I guess aside from the face, because I don't know what's going on with his, like, beard. Maybe that's like a 5 o'clock shadow or something. But man, that looks really sick. Fire and flying type, I'm assuming. So hey, maybe that's actually what our Pokemon is. The thing in the egg. I really wish we could hatch it right now, but let's find out exactly how this egg is doing. I feel like it's not even close right now. Oh, no, it may be close to hatching. Okay, well, maybe we can end off the episode with an egg hatch. Oh, or maybe with another battle. The Fishing Fool versus Pokemon Kid. Is that really what you just called me? Did this fool just really call me the Pokemon Kid? What kind of name is that? I mean, I understand that I like to call people kid a lot. Like, I don't really mean it. I just call, like, my friends and maybe sometimes random people, which might not be quite as cool, but sometimes I'll just call them kids, like, oh, what are you kids up to? Or, I wonder what the kids are doing. But this guy has no right to call us kid right now. The Pokemon Kid, much less. Like, what kind of assumptions are you making here, fool? You have just been destroyed by the Pokemon Kid. You know what, actually, I'm gonna take the name for myself. I'm gonna embrace it, rather, not really take it for myself. The Pokemon Kid is gonna stick. And not really, because we are totally dead. How the heck did you survive with that little HP? I guess it is a Cloyster, so it's a little bit stronger than your usual average whatever Pokemon else we could fight. Sucker Punch away! And that should be a hefty amount of experience for us. Nice. Almost a whole level. Okay, now for real though. Let's hopefully not battle any more trainers and try to hatch this egg because we've made it to the beach. Wow. That's really awesome, man. I've been wanting to go for the beach for a while now, so now we finally made it. Let's hatch this egg and end off the episode. Wow, guys, apparently sounds can now be heard from inside the egg, which means it's definitely close to hatching. I thought it was close to hatching before, but I guess it really wasn't. It was just, hey, it's happening. I wonder what could hatch from it. After all this time, this will definitely be worth it. Oh my gosh. How did they know? How did they know that I wanted a Vulpix? How did they know that Yegdip and Fabi would one day combine into one and become Fabdip? How did they know? Kind of funny, or coincidental, I guess, that we ended up getting Vulpix and Pidgey. 2 Pokemon that I very prominently use in playthroughs. I don't know, maybe it's coincidence, maybe it's destiny. Find out next time on Infinite Fusion.